Please excuse me. My English not it's perfect. It's not perfect as my daughter.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
I read my class to toast my daughter Mari. She dreamed of this day since she was a little girl, and now her dream has come true, complete with her very own Prince Charming and this fairy tale wedding. Mary and Chris, I wish you much love and happiness in your new life together.
So I'll start my speech with the formalities for reasons that will become apparent in a few moments. Firstly, when I start playing music with words that aren't English later, I've been asked to do a bit of a Romanian set for half an hour to an hour and a bit. So that's the reason for that. Secondly, as hard as it is for me to admit, given that two of them are my sisters, I think you will all agree that all the bridesmaids look gorgeous and have done an amazing job today. And so it falls to me as best man to propose a toast to the bridesmaids. However, this is an Eastern European wedding. And for anyone that knows me, as I'm sure you do after last night, I tend not to be particularly restrained when I'm drinking. So knowing this, you'll all find in your bags a Chris and Maria branded shot glass. Oh, sorry, no, it's on the table actually, which has been filled with limoncello. So we're going to do the toast at the end to the bridesmaids with a shot. It was only a week ago, it seems, that I was having a wee on my dad's hand in Ibiza. Can't really explain that one, it's a bit all explained. Despite this, in recent years, my dad and I have grown closer than I could ever imagine. The events that rocked our family a few years preceding this have been a challenge, and at that point, I don't think I could ever have felt more distant from my dad. But the introduction of Maria into our lives has really helped me rediscover the father-son relationship that went missing in those dark months of 2014. Maria has injected my dad's life with new energy and enthusiasm, and I've never seen him so happy. Maria is one of the most active individuals I've ever known and loves a life of adventure. I once even observed her in her natural habitat, running on a rainy day from car to house after having her hair done. A really, truly impressive feat, I think you'll agree. Although we were sceptical at first, Maria is a talented soup chef, and despite it being called dog food upon occasion, it is usually up to a high standard. I've yet to come home to see Maria doing the ironing, but we can dream. Maria's fashion sense really has rubbed up onto my dad. For the most part, this is a good thing. However, this education clearly did not apply to Maldivian wedding wear. My dad really is a Swiss Army knife, and his talents range from chef to wingman. Mostly, however, he operates as a seemingly bottomless bank account, as perhaps we can all appreciate, being brought away to here, one of the most beautiful spots on the globe, and staying in such style. The chaos caused by an all-inclusive meal plan clearly was experienced last night. So Maria, my message to you is thank you for completing my dad and filling the void in his life. You two really are the perfect couple, and I wish all the best for your marriage and eternal happiness. Thank you very much for listening, and let's toast to the bridesmaids with your newly poured shots. Yeah. I don't have mine. I'll have mine at the
So following the theme of attempting communication in a language that you do not understand, here we go. Uitați-vă în jur. Am realizat azi că există în lume un singur lucru mai scump decât Marilena Nitu.
Da!
So what I've just said is, look at this. I mean, look at this. I've realized in recent times there is only one thing in the world more expensive than Marilena Nitu. It's Marilena Oakes. Can you even imagine? Anyway, I did have some ideas today of some things to say to all of you, but genuinely it's completely impossible for me now because my wife rendered me completely speechless when I saw her today. Never have I seen something quite so beautiful. You literally took my breath away. So, baby, thank you for just being you. You are gorgeous. Everyone can see that you're gorgeous, but your beauty is inside and out, and that's what's special about you. I actually wasn't going to say anything else. However, Harry Oakes has created a situation that I have to explain. So, last week, we went to a place in Ibiza where there are some rocks that we all jump off. Well, some of us do. He does because he's like Tarzan. You jump off, and we've always wondered what was round the corner, whether we could swim there. So I said to the group, I think Harry and I are just going to swim around the corner. So, yeah, great idea, wonderful. 5 minutes later, I end up in the water with me, Harry, and 6 kids. Now, in fairness, some of the kids weren't kids, but some of them were kids like Kitty, Finley, and someone else that was 13 or 14. And we end up swimming for almost 2 kilometres in the open sea. So it was a bit scary, actually. But in the middle of that, Finley, where are you, Finley? There. Finley gets stung by a jellyfish on his big toe. And like, they're quite serious, the jellyfish out there. They don't mess around. So he gets a jellyfish sting, and everybody, I don't know whether it's understood in Romania, but in England there's one solution for overcoming a jellyfish sting. Somebody has to wheel. So we managed to swim to a rock, all 8 of us, and we're hanging on, I mean literally, I'm not exaggerating, hanging on to this rock. There are waves knocking us around, and he's got a wee, oh, sorry, not he, but you know, who else had a full bladder? I mean, you've seen what he's like. There's only one of us that was full up. So I'm like, right, Finley, we can do this, mate. We're going to get your leg up in the air, out the water like this, and Harry's going to wee on your foot. So we're literally, we're up here like this with Finley's leg, and Harry's there. Sorry, mate, both hands. And he's there. And I confess, I had not thought this through. Because I was not expecting the warmth that I got down initially my hand, all the way down my arm, and with the rest of my body. So, in future, I will be serving Harry less drinks, just in case the situation repeats itself. Oh, and then we get to dry land and someone says, you know that thing about the weeing on jellyfish stings? It's absolute, sorry kids, it's bullshit. It's not even true. So, anyway, lesson learned. I just felt there was a need to explain that. I didn't want you going home thinking it was only last week that I was weeing on my dad's hand. That did sound a bit weird. Finley, it's true, isn't it? Yeah. Thank God he said that. So, there's a couple of things I've got to do in terms of formality. It's bizarre, the English wedding thing, so I have to reply on behalf of the bridesmaids, so thank Harry for his kind words. So on behalf of the gorgeous Kitty, the lovely Ella, the beautiful Anna, and the amazing Sophie, I would like to respond formally to you, Harry, for your kind words. So we're going to go a little bit further. So we've got a couple of little gifts for the girls. So come on, all four of you, come up here. It's amazing, you can buy Tiffany's bags on the market now. So come on girls. You can open it, but do that back at the table, Hannah.
Thank you.
Do you think the best man deserves a gift or not?
No. Because we don't want
It's 50-50. Yes or no? Whoa, that's so right. Anyway, I'll buy you a drink later. Can we raffle this? Yes. Come on then, Harry Oakes. Okay.
12 shots today, Harry.
He wasn't the best man last night, I can tell you. So, I know this is...
My speech won't be as long as everybody else because I actually don't have a speech. But I would like to thank you all for being here and thank you for creating these amazing moments together. And you all been amazing, and I really appreciate everyone, and I love you all. I would like to thank Chris's parents for raising such an amazing human being, and I would like to thank my parents for bearing with me. And I would like to thank my husband to be an amazing person and accepting me with all my little edges. I would like to thank Harry, Kitty and Ella for welcoming me in their family, and I love you all. Thank you.